baby version of Buzzinga has finally been released into the game. And today we're going to be getting her on our continent island and checking out her new sound. You have run out of time to complete the star chart. Guys, I'm not going to lie, I have been super inactive when it comes to completing the star chart on Dawn of Fire. My Dawn of Fire game has been lacking recently, guys. Dude, I completely forgot this was here. I feel like this looks different. The costume trunk is currently closed. Oh, that's only open during seasonal events. Okay, I didn't know that. Interesting, guys. Okay, sorry, not to get off track. Let's go ahead and head on over to the market here, though. And look at this baby version of Buzzinga, bro. This thing is looking beautiful here. Truthfully, it just looks like a smaller version of the normal Buzzinga, which is really interesting, guys. Okay, young Buzzingas are fuzzy little worker bees that find fulfillment in playing their part, not just musically, but also in the grander ecosystem of the monster world. Buzzinga larvae are the born pollinators that begin each... Okay, sorry, guys. I just wanted to read a little bit through that. What we're seeing is pretty much just a description of Buzzinga, and as we can see right there, we're getting kind of emotion from her. I don't know if that's going to be her animation whenever she's actually playing her song, but it looks like we're going to be finding out here pretty shortly, guys. Let's head on over to the breeding structure. Oh, and actually, I didn't even realize I'm really low on diamonds. Let me go ahead and refresh a little bit of these. There we go, my singing monsters. I hope you're happy, man. My bank account's not happy, but I hope you are. Okay, guys, apparently the breeding combination for this monster, Woolabee along with Barb, guys, but I don't think we actually have Woolabee on our island. I'm pretty sure I actually just sent her on over to Light Island, so we might actually be in a little bit of a bind here, guys. We do have Barb. I see her right there, but it might actually just make more sense to end up buying Buzzinga for 750 diamonds than to try to get Woolabee for, let's see how much she costs. I could maybe just buy her if she's cheap. 200 diamonds. Oh, yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. It might just be the move to just go ahead and purchase Buzzinga right here and get her on the island now, which will probably inevitably end up saving me diamonds. I know a lot of you guys don't like it when we buy monsters as YouTubers. You would prefer for us to breed them, which I do totally understand that. Guys, I think it's just gonna make more sense to buy baby Buzzinga. So here she is on the island. Right off the bat, guys, we're seeing that swaying animation they kind of displayed on that information screen from earlier. And Buzzinga is standing upright. I think on my singing monster, she doesn't stand up like this. She actually kind of lays on the ground a little bit. So it's really cool to see a different positioning and everything from her here. As far as the design goes, guys, I know we're waiting for the sound to kick in, but the design is beautiful. We're seeing this nice red and orange and yellow mix, guys. With this like honeycomb looking thing over her stomach at the bottom. Oh, yo, she just kicks in with a really strong note there. And she's kind of holding these, coming in with her typical violin sound. Okay, let's just listen here, guys. And now we're moving to the next section of the song. Oh my gosh, guys, the instrument on this monster is so beautiful. Oh, I love how it just climbs up and down here. And it just smoothly transitions from one note to the next, guys. Staying completely in tune with the melody of the other monsters, still shining and getting its own recognition for that violin sound. All of that included is making Buzzinga an amazing monster for the continent. Right here when the monster's looking stationary, we're just getting this swaying back and forth vibe, and the monster looks pretty happy. She's kind of opening up and smiling there in between her motions. I just really like the vibe that this baby version of Buzzinga is giving off to our island. Thinking about the new additions that Dawn of Fire has been getting recently just gets me excited, guys. Like, look, we have Buzzinga, Hula, and Gnarls. These are 3 new monsters within the last like 5 months, I think. That's not even to mention baby Yostrich right here. It's just crazy. I love that they're constantly coming back to Dawn of Fire, not neglecting this game whatsoever, but bringing the monsters from the main game over here in their own special, unique way. And I think we see that perfectly examined through this baby version of Buzzinga. Oh, she's kicking back in, guys. Oh, it's just such a powerful sound. I think everyone loves the sound of a violin, guys. So naturally, everyone's gonna love this baby version of Buzzinga. It's so interesting. It's like, it's definitely a vibe change. Guys, I do also need to apologize because I don't have all of the monsters currently on the continent. I've been doing a lot of teleporting recently, so we're not getting the full experience of hearing Buzzinga right now. But nonetheless, she still is shining here. And then she goes back to her little happy feet dance right there. Guys, I actually just recently got my first usage of the Wonder Mine. I don't really know. Okay, so you put a monster in here, and while they're in here, they end up finding these items that you can end up using to feed or upgrade some of your certain monsters. I think that's the understanding that I'm coming to here, guys. Yeah, they go straight into my collection box. Got it. Okay, that's interesting, guys. I've never used that, guys. Guys, like I said, I always say this in every Dawn of Fire video. I'm still learning a lot about this game. I still don't really understand fully the dynamics. I've really just just been coming to this game to try to get content for you guys. Not saying that I don't enjoy the game, because I definitely do, and I try to stay active on here. And we've gotten multiple islands completed. I know our continent island isn't completed right now, but like Space Island, for example, heading on over here. I love the song here, and we actually do have every monster for the island. That is, wait, can we actually get Buzzinga on one of these other islands as well? I know normally, whenever a monster gets brought into the game, you can actually end up getting that monster on more than one island. Like I said, guys, I'm still learning about this. Can we? Okay, no, it looks like we can. By the way, Cloud Island, guys, beautiful island. I love this place so much. Mox, bro, literally one of my favorite monsters of all time, guys. But I love the look of Cloud Island. I love the creativeness of throwing these monsters like on these clouds in the sky, and I think the melody of the song kind of really matches this vibrant exterior. Overall, I love the creativity they show us through these baby versions of the monsters, and I know even here it's not baby versions, these are adult monsters. It's just an interesting dynamic how everything ends up working. But guys, it looks like Buzzinga is not available here either. So Buzzinga is currently only gonna be for the continent as of right now, is the conclusion that I'm coming to. But like I said, guys, I still have a lot to learn about this game, so I might be missing out on something. I don't think our party island is complete, by the way, guys. Yeah, we still have a few monsters to get here, but from what I've been understanding, you guys don't really like party island, so I don't really know if I'm gonna end up coming back here and making a video on that. A long time ago, I actually made a video getting like 7 of the monsters that you're seeing on the island right now, but the video got corrupted. I know, I was so mad. I had an entire video on the island, got completely corrupted, so I ended up not being able to post that. But from the comment section of my first party island video, you guys don't really care about it, so we might actually never end up going back there. I might inevitably do that for my own collection journey, just wanting to have all of the islands completed. I'm sure that will inevitably happen, but something we addressed at the beginning of this video, the costume trunk is currently closed. Check back during the next seasonal event. Very interesting, guys. So we just got the introduction of the costume trunk in the last Spooktical update. It basically showed us this new way of getting costumes for monsters, almost getting it like a resource that goes in your collection box, but it being stored in the costume trunk. And as we're looking over here at Shrub, I actually got a costume for this monster, and he's still wearing it. So we're seeing the fact that you can actually keep these seasonal costumes outside of their events, but it's just stored in a different way. I'm not really sure how that's all working, guys. I'm still learning about that as well, but nonetheless, a cool new aspect getting introduced into Dawn of Fire. I have some resources up here that I need to collect. We're gonna be going straight back over to Buzzinga here in a second, guys. Don't you guys worry, I still have some thoughts about her, and we're gonna get her leveled up as well, but I want to make sure these resources are cooking before I do anything further. I'm always trying, guys, even if I don't know what I'm doing, I'm always trying to keep these areas moving in the game so I can come back and have a lot of resources ready for me. Like over here, we have rocks and logs, whatever that means. I don't really know what they do. I know certain monsters end up wanting them for whatever reason. I don't know why a monster would want to eat rocks, but you know what? If they want to, now they have the option, as well as ice cubes. Like, I don't know, guys. I know you can end up actually adding a lot of these things together and creating some new kind of thing as well. It's kind of a different thing. It's just, it's weird, guys. It's not weird. I just don't really understand it yet. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and get Buzzinga leveled up a little bit here, and I'm sure these acorns are gonna do some magic. Let's go ahead and get her up to level 4. That's my goal here. So 5 acorns, that'll do the trick. I know she's gonna be happy about that. Yes, sir. I see the confetti there. And now we're seeing this bigger, upgraded version of Buzzinga, guys. And once again, I'm just loving the designing. My Singing Monsters does a very good job at translating the main monsters into these baby forms and still keeping the theme of their design, but still bringing that unique element of being a younger version to the game. And we're just hearing that violin sound transcend through everything. That's awesome, guys. Well, you've seen it. We have the new version of Buzzinga in Dawn of Fire. If you want to get her for yourself, feel free. During this seasonal event, you can get them now. Good luck with your breeding. I hope you're able to.